Okay, this is another compound interest question where we got to find the deposit value. The question asks you how much you need to deposit in an account. So here question is asking for present value. Notice that how much you need to deposit in an account. Okay, so you have to be careful, read the question carefully. Some of the question you got to find the present value, some of the question you got to find the future value. Okay, so this is the question where you got to find the present value. Okay, present value just as a P or PV, doesn't matter what you say. So the question asks you how much you need to deposit in order to have $5,500. So $5,500 is future value. Okay, because that's what you need to have, $5,500. So the future, when? In 18 years. So this time here, t, lowercase t, is 18 years. Okay, that's the time in year. That's what we need. And the interest on the account is 8% interest. So R equals to 8%. But remember that if you use the formula, you use 0.08. But if you use TVM solver, you use I as a R as 8. Okay, remember that there's two ways you can do this question. Either you use TVM solver, we use I 8 value, and if you use calculator, I use R as a decimal. Okay, so and again, in how you compound this amount semi-annually, which is n equals to 2. This is the semi-annually. Okay, so and finally the answer is going to be in the nearest cent. That means 2 decimal places. Again, when you do the question, make sure that you round it correctly in your answer. Read the instruction carefully. So now I'm going to use this TVM solver first to solve this question. And again, you got to find the how much we need to deposit. We are looking for present value. Okay, so here you go. So n here, we're going to put n as I mentioned in previous video, the n going to be uppercase n equals to lowercase n times t. That's how you find uppercase n. Lowercase n is 2 times t. T is 18, is going to be 36. So uppercase n is 36 here. I put 36 here. I percent, which is going to be 8 here. Remember that 8 as a R, which is also called I in the TVM solver. Present value, that's what I'm looking for. PMT, we don't have to worry about that PMT. Just leave it 0 or put it 0. And future value is 5,500. 5,500. Again, don't put the dollar sign in front and don't put the comma. Okay. All right. So P/Y, C/Y, payment per year, compound period per year is twice because it's semi-annually. Again, you have to find the word carefully, the compound period. Okay, semi-annual is 2, so you put 2 to here, and now you solve for present value. So I click here, I get $1,340 18 cents. Notice that this 7 becomes 8 because of this next 7, $18. But if you put the comma, that should be fine, but don't put the dollar sign in front because dollar sign is already there. So again, ignore the negative numbers in the value. Okay, every time whenever you use the TMB solver, you might get the negative when you solve the unknown. Here present value is unknown, and yeah, so that's how you solve the question. Let's check your answer. That is correct. So that's all you do. We're using TVM solver. Now I'm going to show you how to find this present value using this formula. Okay, Here's a formula. Present value equals to future value A divided by parenthesis 1 plus R over N to the power NT. Let's put in the calculator directly. Okay, I'm going to put the value of A, which is 5,500, 5500, divided by parenthesis, exactly as you can see the formula, 1 plus R is 0.08. Notice that in the formula you use a percent as a decimal. Okay, so I put 0.8 divided by 2 because of this semi-annually, and I close this here and raise to the power. Okay, raise the power, you can use either A to the B option here, or you can just use the caret button from the keyboard. And the formula is n times t. You multiply n and t. Here n is 2, t is 18, so you get 18 times 2. Okay, so see, if you get that, you'll find the future value, which is P equals to $1,340.18. Okay, so in order to have $5,500 in 18 years, you have to deposit $1,340.18 now, and then it grows to that much after 18 years. Okay, all right, that's how you do a present value problem. Thank you for watching. Bye.